What's up, Internet? Current 1776 here with another mission breakdown for you. I got the Mission 88 Battlbox right here for June 2022. The kids are out of school now, so it's pretty hectic around the house. So if you hear a four-wheeler riding by or kids hollering and screaming, playing or whatever, summer is here. And looking forward to the summer, looking forward to getting out and having some adventures with the family, using some Battlbox gear, and I'm hoping you're planning on doing the same. So let's break into Mission 88 Battlbox, and I'm gonna try to get all the information you need as quickly as I can because another storm's coming. Seems like every single time the last few months I've been out here to film a mission video, it's been storming or raining or tornadoes or something going on. So without any further ado, let's break in to Mission 88. All right, so I got a surprise for you guys at the end of the video. So you need to watch the video all the way through, get to the end so you can see the surprise. We'll bring in the summer right. As always, you get your booklet right here. That is the mission brief every month. Right here it says Mission Brief 88. If you're new, if this is the first time you've ever watched one of these videos, as we go up in level, you get everything that was shown earlier. So Advanced gets Basic, Pro gets Advanced and Basic, and Pro Plus gets Pro, Advanced, and Basic. First up in the basic box. It's been a while since we've sent a book. Like I've said many times before, knowledge is power. You need to be reading, something, all right? A question that I like to ask people sometimes when I meet them on the street or whatever, they flag me down and want to talk to me or whatever, I ask them, well, what you been reading? There's a lot of really good knowledge in books, okay? Of course, we're somewhat spoiled with the internet, but it's nice to have a good library of books, and this is one that I thoroughly enjoy because I'm a knife guy. I dig knives. So what we have here is, you see that? The Total Knife Manual from Field and Stream. Monkeypox, Rona. And it's written by Eddie Nichols, who is, he also wrote the Total Outdoorsman for Field and Stream, another excellent book. So 141 essential skills and techniques. So pretty much he covers like different types of knives, how to use them, different skills, how to sharpen your knives, how to care for your knives. Talks about different designs, different blade shapes, the whole 9 yards. We want to just take a quick little fold through here. A lot of really nice illustrations in here. So it talks about knife design, knife types, multi-tools, custom knives, use of knives, all the way from knife care to survival. Goes over axes, hatchets, saws, the whole gamut. I mean, everything in here. So excellent illustrations and a lot of really good information from a guy who is very well versed in the outdoors and tools for using in the outdoors. And we all know one of the most essential tools, period, in life is a blade. How do you use them? How do you take care of them? What different types and designs are used for, etc., etc., etc. All that is in this book. Quite a lot of good information that I'm sure there's something in here that you don't know. There's a few things that I read in there that I didn't know. Now I do. So second up is also an essential tool for survival. Another thing that you need to be thinking about when it comes to survival is shelter. I want to be clear here. Using the term shelter doesn't always necessarily mean building a shelter or having a tarp, a hammock system, or a tent system, or being able to fashion something out of what you find in the woods. Shelter also includes your clothing. Shelter also includes things that you can cover up with, like sleeping bags can be technically a part of a shelter or in the shelter realm, right? Not only something physical that goes over you, but also the clothing you wear, the things that you lay on the ground to keep insulated, yada, yada, yada. All that's under the umbrella of shelter. Umbrella can be a shelter. How about that? Not an umbrella, but what it is a product from My Medic. It's called the Super Bivvy. The Super Bivvy. So this bivvy is 84 inches by 36 inches. Comes in this nice little package right here. Reflects 90% of body heat, so it's going to help you in a situation when you need to keep warm, or it's a great thing to have in a medical situation to cover somebody up, to help, in prevention of shock. It's windproof and waterproof, and it's quiet material. So let's open it up, take a quick look at it. On the package here, it says Super Bivvy Stay alive, my medic. Another thing that's really nice, product is that big, but the bag is bigger. People are starting to take note, man. One of the biggest pet peeves of a lot of people is, well, it comes in a bag or it comes in a sack and you can never get it back in there because you can't fold the stuff up the way it was. They give you a larger bag so you can do that. So here we've got your bivvy. We'll open it up. And not only for shelter purposes, but these are excellent for signaling, right? You got a big orange section right here that you can use for signaling. You can rip this up and strip it down to little strips to tie on trees while you're going through the woods so that you have a breadcrumb trail so you can make your way back if need be. Definitely one of those think outside the box uses, but very big. I can fit in here no problem. And then on this side is your reflective side. So you can use this for signaling. You can use this to help reflect. You can turn it inside out and build when you build like a long fire or something like that, you can use this side to help reflect heat back to you if you're in like a lean-to or something like that. You can use this for water collection. Obviously, you use this to get in, and it's touching the ground right there. So it's plenty tall for a big guy like me, 6'2", 240 pounds, to get in. So an essential thing to have in your kit, in your vehicles, in your survival kits, bug out kits, camping gear, safety gear, all that, right? Your second item in the basic box, the Super Bivvy from my medic. Now the third item in the basic box is another thing that is pretty much a staple of survival, something that we all should have access to pretty much any given time and should have multiples of, and that's cordage, obviously. A staple in cordage for many of us is 550 paracord. I mean, it's like one of the most useful types of cordage there is out there. It's pretty strong for the size that it is. Obviously, you can break it down and use the inner strands for different uses such as lashing or fishing, yada, yada, yada. But what if you need more? What if you need more strength? What if you need something that's just a little bit stronger and a little bit more robust for doing heavier tasks? We got you right here. From Gear Aid, the extra heavy duty 1100 paracord. So it's twice of what you know, your typical paracord is. So it's a little thicker paracord, 100% nylon. It's 5.5 millimeters thick, and it comes with a small carabiner here. Not meant for climbing, obviously, but a really nice roll, or hank, some people call, of paracord right here that is reflective. You need to have cordage with you, and having cordage that you can trust a little bit better than typical 550 paracord. This right here is a pretty good go-to. So you get a 50-foot hank, or 50-foot length of this 1100. It still has the inner strands like 550 paracord does and all that, but you can use this for numerous things: lashing down luggage on a vehicle, lashing down kayaks, tarps, tents, hammocks, emergency cordage if your suspension system on the hammock breaks. I would use this before I would use 550 cord, in my opinion. Basically, everything you could use paracord for, you use this. It's double the size, double the strength, and it comes with this carabiner. This would be great for a bear bag if you're having to hang stuff that's quite heavy, and 550 cord may have a little bit too much stretch. This right here, yeehaw, and it's reflective, which is awesome. So now it's time for the advanced box. In the advanced box, we got a product that I didn't even know existed until I got one sent to me in the mail for testing and checking it out. And I thought it was really cool. The company's freaking awesome. Definitely need to check the company out and check out all the other really cool products that they have here. But they've taken a dry bag and a Faraday bag, or Faraday cage, some people call it, and meshed it into one. So you got dual purpose, freaking awesome product right here. So let me get it out of this bag. If you're not aware of what a Faraday cage does or whatever, basically it blocks, it's a black hole. You put devices in there that, you know, cell devices, GPS devices, Bluetooth devices, you know, RFID, NFC type stuff, anything like that, you put it in a Faraday cage, it disappears. It's not trackable, it doesn't work, it disappeared, it doesn't exist. That's pretty much what a Faraday's for. And it helps with EMPs and things like that as well, EMFs and EMPs. What this is this is a Faraday cage in a dry bag type design, a 2.5 liter dry bag type design, which is really cool because you can roll this up, fold this up, and put this in literally any EDC backpack, have it with you at all times in case you need it. Oftentimes you need a dry bag. I wonder if that guy in that airplane's got a dry bag on him. I'm gonna be honest with you. There was times back in the day I'd get a call from a buddy on my way home from work, and he said, hey man, I'm at the river and I'm wearing them out. How about stop by, I'll pick you up on the boat. We'll do a little bit of fishing before dark or whatever. But all right, and I'll go, and you know, it was always nice. He always had some dry bags with him. Throw my wallet, my keys, my phone, things like that in a dry bag, so if something happened, my stuff wouldn't get wet. They're great for pretty much anything. Water collection, if need be, you got this, you ain't got nothing else, you can collect water with this if you want to. 100% waterproof. You roll it up just like any other dry bag. You roll it down and snap it, and it's sealed. It has D-loops in it. It's got carry strap if you want to strap it down or you want to carry it over your shoulder. There's D-loop on the bottom and on the sides. In an escape and evade situation where you don't want to be tracked, you don't want your whereabouts known, you want to be completely freaking offline, drop your phone in there, drop your whatever's in there, your key fobs, your Apple Watches, whatever. You drop them in there, seal it up, they don't exist. You're not getting tracked electronically. I mean, it's just not going to happen. They're really good for that. They're really good for security purposes as far as if you're traveling or if you're walking around in town or whatever in crowded spaces and stuff like that. You can drop sensitive stuff in here like your wallet and things like that that may have NFC or RFID abilities with credit cards and things. Drop them in here, seal it up, keep it in your backpack, carry it on you, whatever, and people aren't going to be able to scan and steal your identity, steal your credit cards and things like that. So really cool thing right here. I mean, I didn't even know it existed. Very, very well built. That's the insides there. You can see it's got kind of the ripstop looking material here, but it's got the, show you here on this tag, an example of what it is. Faraday dry bag collection. It blocks cellular, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS signal, satellite navigation, key fobs, EMF, EMPs, RFID, NFC, water, solar. Definitely something you need to keep on yourself. Why not keep a nice, small, compact Faraday cage with you when you're in a potential situation of that happening, and you got a dry bag that you can use for all dry bag type purposes as well. That is your advanced box item right there. Silent pocket 2.5 liter dry bag. In the survival situations, you know, you can use it to collect tinder, drop it in there. I mean, you can use it for any type of bag situation, right? And check out their website, Silent Pocket. They got all kinds of cool Faraday cage type products right there. So now it's time for the Pro Box. And in the Pro Box, we got a product that I've leaked a few times. I've done some videos on, some reviews on, and I freaking love it. I use it almost every single day, and now you got one. It's freaking awesome. It is the Grail Ultra Press. In my opinion, the coolest, most useful, accessible water purification and filtering system out there. It's from Grail. And this is their new model they just came out with earlier this year. It's called the Ultra Press. They got one that's larger. It's called the Geo Press, and I think it's like 30 some ounces or something like that. This is 16.9 ounces. This is like your typical water bottle, drink bottle size. So it fits in your vehicle's cup holders, the whole 9 yards, right? Easily fits in the side of backpacks, little water pouches. It is freaking awesome. I freaking love it. So I got one here in a mystery spot, so I don't have to open that one right there up. So here we go. Here is the Grail Ultra Press. Now you're going to get one of 4 colors of this right here. I'll show you the other colors in a little bit. The desert tan color is what they're calling this. Again, great size for everyday use. And when I mean everyday use, I mean it. Like, why carry around a normal water bottle when you're going to the office and stuff like that? You can carry this, and you can purify the water from the tap at work, or the water from, you know, the water keg that you have at work or whatever. I mean, why not, right? But because you can have this with you at all times. It's perfect. It's perfect for that. Perfect for everyday use, but also in survival situations or camping situations, stuff like that. You walking around, and you come up to a stream, got some looks to be pretty clean, clear, flowing water. You simply pull that inner bottle out right there, as you can see. This container that houses the filter, then you got this container. This is your dirty container. This is what you would use to get the water, okay? On the side right here, I'll show you, there's a line right there. You see that line? So what you do is you fill this up to there from your water source, be it your tap at home, be it the stream, be it a pond, whatever. Heck, be it a mud hole. I used one of these in a mud hole on TikTok and it freaking blew up because people couldn't believe it, okay? I do not recommend you do that. You need to find as clean, clear, moving, visually clean and clear, moving water as possible, because why completely stop up your filter with mud water on one run, right? You want to be able to use this multiple times. So fill it up to the line. You can completely remove your top or crack it enough where, you know, air can escape, but it stays on there, okay? And you simply, it's like a coffee press. It has a O-ring right here. You put this into the dirty container and you push down, and while you push down, the water's being forced through the filter and into the inner container. Take the top off and you drink, you're good to go. All the good water is captured on the inner container. What I really love about this is it's almost 100%, and I say that because I'm sure somebody will figure out a way, you know, that's not true. So I'm gonna say, just like they say, like when you buy something that kills 99.9% of bacteria, like the spray you clean in your bathroom or whatever. They can't say 100%, because God forbid somebody gets something, they're like, I'm the 0.1%. But it's almost impossible to cross-contaminate with this type of system. You got your dirty side, you got your clean side, period. And they can't, the way this thing's designed, it's not going to bypass the filter. It's going to go through the filter and into, and then there's enough gap left at the bottom for, you know, anything that, if there was any solid materials or whatever, it would be trapped in the bottom and can't go through the filter. So you simply take this, clean it off, you're good to go. So amazing product, absolutely amazing. Oh yeah, don't forget to crack it so the air can come through. I freaking love this thing. It's great for situations where you're hiking or camping with a buddy, y'all need water. He's got a water container. He's, you know, got a pump filter or something like that, which, don't get me wrong, works. I got pump filters. We've sent pump filters. They work. You need to have multiple ways of filtration, but let's just say you're walking with him, he's got a pump system, you got the Grail. You can filter the water, purify the water as well. It filters and purifies, okay? So it doesn't just filter and then you have to boil or whatever. This takes care of cryptosporidium, viruses, bacteria, you know, all that crap, okay? And not only filters, but it also purifies. So you take this, you get the water, you do your thing. Hey man, let me see your empty container. Fill up his container. He ain't got to worry about breaking out a pump, breaking out hoses and all that, and potentially cross-contaminating and getting something that he doesn't want in his clean water spot. You just got water, filled up his, now do yours, you're both good, boom, you're gone. That's what I love about this. You can fill up other people's stuff quickly, and it's its own container. So you don't have to use something to fill up something else. You use this, it fills itself, and you're gone. It's easy to clean. So the top comes off, this separates. Let me show you here. We've got this tab right here. You pull that tab out just a little bit. This screws off. You got your 3 pieces right here, easy to clean, right? Filters, you order new filters when you know it's kind of at the end of its life, is when it's really hard to push through visibly clean water. So once you get to the point where it's really struggling to be able to push water through it, probably time to change your filter. But these filters are great in their packaging. They come in their own little packaging. You can put them on the shelf. They last over 10 years unopened in their own packaging. So you can get a few of those, keep them, and you're good to go. To put it back together, very simple. Take your filter, be sure the tab is pulled out, Screw it back in. As you can see, it's got the O-rings here to seal it off. Screw it back in. Line it back up with the tab. Push that tab in. It's locked in, ready to go. Put your top back on. And it's yeehaw. That is your Pro Box item, the Grail Ultra Press. It's freaking ridiculous. Some people were asking last month, well, why didn't you put the filter system in the modal? Because we had this freaking awesome system right here coming. It's a great companion for the modal bottle. So you fill this up and you can transfer the clean water into the modal, or model, if you can remember, I don't, model. And you get what? Once you fill the model up, and this is filled up with 52.9 ounces of water that you have in surplus now. So you've got 52.9 ounces of clean, purified, filtered water for cooking, drinking, etc., etc. I think it's the best water filtration system out there right now, in my opinion. It's not the only one you should have. You should always have redundancies. But for ease of use, being its own container, purifying as well as filtering, and dude, I filtered a freaking mud hole, okay? It was tough to push through because it was nothing but silt, right? I mean, it was horrible. But there's a mud hole out here. I'll overlay the TikTok video I did, but I filtered a freaking mud hole with the Grail. Once I got it pushed down, clean, clear, purified water came out of a freaking mud hole, okay? I didn't have to sit there with a straw and try to pull water through. You'd bust a vein in your forehead trying to pull all that freaking gunk through a life straw or Sawyer squeeze or something like that. Did it with the Grail. It's got its own container. Off to the races. I drank it. I'm still here. Never got sick. Nothing. All good. So you may get one of 4 colors, okay? So we got the desert tan right here. That's this one. This one here is the coyote brown. We've got a solid black one, and then we've got the olive drab one right here. And these are considered their covert series of colors. Even with the mud hole, and I'm not BSing you here, guys. I'm not that guy. I'm not that kind of. I filtered that mud hole, okay? It's a freaking mud hole that's back here behind my house that unless we don't get rain for a long time, there's always water standing in it. I mean, it's the perfect breeding ground for stuff that you don't want inside your body, and mosquitoes and God knows what else, okay? Stagnant. There's no fresh water that runs into it. If it doesn't rain, it's just a pool of poo-poo water sitting out there, okay? I filtered that out with this, drank it, and it had 0 taste. It was just like perfect filtered, purified water. And that is no BS, I'm serious. It works freaking awesome. So now it's time for the Pro Plus box. In the Pro Plus box this month, we have got a knife from Fox, Italy. Like, Fox, okay? And if you're into knives, like really into knives, you know about Fox. And you know about where Fox is located in Italy. It's so bad with pronouncing this place. Is it Menaggio? M-A-N-I-A-G-O, Menaggio, Italy, okay? If you don't know nothing about premium freaking blades, look up Menaggio, Italy. It's literally a town or city that's completely built around knife making, and it's been like that for years and years and years, long time, okay? We've got the Fox, Air Fox knife right here, made in Italy from Fox Cutlery, okay? So the Air Fox is, the way I like to think of it is, it's like an old school design with modern materials, a bulletproof, absolutely bulletproof pocket knife. So what we have here, and please be careful with this because I will tell you this right here about Fox. Them cats in Italy, they know how to sharpen a blade. And I mean surgical sharp. This mamma jamma right here will send you to the hospital. Be careful with it, okay? Super, super sharp. So we've got stone washed N690 CO stainless steel blade. It's just under 3 inches. Got a thumb stud right here. So it's not a spring open, it's not a quick deploy. It is like I said, it's kind of an old school knife with modern materials. So we've got a thumb stud right here to help you with one-handed opening. Here on the top, we got some really nice jimping. It's got OD green FRN nylon reinforced fiberglass scales that are super comfortable. Very, very comfortable in the hand. This blade is super, super light. It's only 100 grams, so perfect for summertime. I know for myself, I don't always wear shorts, but when I do, and I go to my knife collection to see what I want to carry with me that day, I always try to find a really light knife, because I don't know, man, shorts just don't have the rigidity and the ability to stay up on my hip very well in comparison to jeans and stuff like that and pants that I usually wear. So I like a light knife for summertime when I'm wearing shorts. I want my shorts to look even. So you need a nice light blade right there. Very high quality, simplistic folder, and it is built like a freaking tank and commands respect. This thing right here is awesome. We got our clip here on the side. You can see right here, it's got the blade steel and it says Menaggio, Italy. Hope I'm saying that right. It is a lockback design, extremely solid lockup, folks. This you can feel it. When that joker snaps in, she snapped in, she ain't going nowhere. The clip is reversible, so if you want your clip on the other side, you can reverse the clip. You can see here the kind of little indentions there. That's so you can take this clip, swap it over to the other side if you want to. And if I'm correct, it's about 3 ounces, 3.5 ounces maybe. Stupid, stupid sharp blade right there. Goodness, the sun just popped out right on top of me. Like right slap on top of me. So that is your Pro Plus knife of the month right there from Fox Cutlery, the Air Fox. So that's mission 88 of Battlbox, folks. Really cool box this month that incorporates a lot of different things that you can use from everyday use to full-on survival and everything in between. And the sun has officially popped out, so sorry if everything isn't correctly exposed, but there's a whole lot I can do about it because it keeps changing. I get the exposure right for the shadows, and then the sun comes out, and I get it right for the sun, and then the shadows come. So we're just gonna roll with it. Quick recap, and then I'm gonna tell you the surprise that I told you about at the beginning of the video. We have the bivvy right here from My Medic, really cool piece of gear for all sorts of uses. It's definitely one of those think outside the box uses, everything from first aid to water collection to signaling, all of the above. You can do tons of different things with a survival bivvy like this, and this is a rather large one, so even big guys like me and guys bigger than me can get into that if need be. We got the Total Knife Manual right here from Field and Stream, written by Edward Nichols. Awesome book, 141 essential skills and techniques, all about blades and knives. Everything you need to know, for the most part, is in this book. A lot of really cool stuff, and it's a great read. And you should be reading books, folks. You should be building a collection of books. You can add this to your collection if you have one, and if you're not, well, there's your first one to start. Then we've got from Gear Aid, the super heavy duty 1,100 pound paracord right here with the reflective striping in it and a carabiner. 50 foot, great length and great piece to have in your survival kits, on your boats, whatever. Cordage is another essential thing for survival. It really can be broken down to be used for multiple things, and this 1,100 pound paracord is pretty freaking yeehaw. Then over here on this side, we've got from Silent Pocket, the really cool Faraday cage dry bag right here. I freaking love it. I think it's great. Always have a Faraday cage with you in case you need it, and you always have a dry bag with you in case you need it. Very compact, can fold up really small, go into pretty much any everyday carry backpack, glove box of your vehicle, center console, whatever. Great thing to have and a great thing to use, especially if you're in crowded areas and you want to keep your data safe. Drop your phone, drop your wallet, your credit card, key fobs, all that stuff in there, and it doesn't exist because it's a black hole. And then over here, we've got the Grail Ultra Press water purifier and filter system. I freaking love this company right here and their products. They work, they're very innovative, they're built like tanks, and this is an everyday carry water bottle that you can use to purify and filter out the normal water that you're drinking. And when you're on the go and you need to stop by a mud hole, you can get some fresh, clean and purified water from a mud hole. I don't suggest doing it in a mud hole again, because your filter is going to get clogged up prematurely, and you know, it's just not wise to do that. But for testing purposes and to prove a hater wrong on TikTok, I figured I'd make that video. So if you want to see truly how dirty that water is, check out the video I posted last week of the Puree bag. I used the exact same mud hole, and you can see exactly how much crap is in there. It's not good. So be sure to check out Grail. They do have, you know, they got the Geo Press, which is a larger version of this that they've had out for a while. This one's just great for everyday and, you know, fitting in backpacks. It's just a little bit smaller, but works the same way. And this can fit into, you know, cup holders in your vehicle, easily carry it into work if you want to use it at work and things like that. But really, really cool. You're going to love that. And last and certainly not least, we've got the Fox Cutlery Air Fox. That right there is an awesome knife. Simplistic design, very old school kind of feel with modern materials, reversible clip, amazing steel, amazing manufacturing from an amazing company that is known as the birthplace of the finest knives in Italy. So now it's time for the surprise. So the surprise is I've got this exact box right here, unopened, I'm going to give away to one of you guys, okay? Right here. So this is how you enter to be able to potentially get this rascal right here. Everything you see right here, not everything, but everything I showed in the box, you're not going to get 2 knives, you're not going to get 4 ultra presses, but what I unboxed right here is right here, okay? A Mission 88 right here. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can win one of these by commenting down below, I want that Battlbox. Like and subscribe to the channel. I will randomly pick a winner. Oh, sun come back up. From the comment section, and I will announce it in the comments, and I'll pin it to the top, and then I'll be in contact with you, okay? So I'm going to run that for a week. I want that Battlbox in the comments, like and subscribe to the channel, and you may win you a Mission 88, a Battlbox. Y'all be on the lookout for that. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the bell icon, all that cool jazz. And of course, check out battlbox.com, battlbox.com. Go to the What's in the Box page. You can see everything that's been in past boxes, all the vidges, the whole 9 yards. I love you, mean it. I'll see you next month, July. Holy crap, already getting close to July with Mission 89. Yeehaw. Peace out, Cub Scouts. I'll see you guys in July with another mission video. Yeehaw, and good luck. This may be coming to you. I want that Battlbox in the comments. Subscribe and like to the channel. Yeehaw.